just finished the live at Sunday. Great live there with all the people. Lovely comments and that on there. Have a watch of the Sunday one, what I've just finished. Don't forget to push the like button to do the troll. There's only one troll we've got, we all know it is Idiot Tinfoil. Push the like button so it does his head in. So we'll get on with this. So I worked on the doors at Henry Africa. I told the story earlier on for people on there, but there was only about 100 people seeing it, so obviously thousands of people would listen to the stories. So we worked on Henry Africa's. I was about, it was the 80s, about 80, 88 I think, something like that. So we worked the doors, and it was a theme pub, all African stuff. The African Queen was on there. Audrey Hepburn, I think it was the actress who was in the film. I think it was there. And it was either her or one of them old-fashioned actors. And Humphrey Bogart was in it, and it was there was African Queen was the film. So anyway, they've made it in there. And they've got all like masks on the wall, like voodoo masks and spears and all that. So like fake ones. And they've got all grass stuff everywhere, and people dressed up as like people from in the jungle and stuff. And it was really good. It was a theme. So they used to have like bands like Swaddy Waddy on, who we looked after. We had Mud, Tiger Feet, all them used to sing. We had the Four Tops. We had the Drifters. We had Hot Chocolate. We had Chubby Brown. We had Bernard Mann, he was funny. We had another kind of, I can't remember his name, he was a magician. We had magicians on. We had dancers on. We had singers. We had all sorts. We had Eddie Kidd was on. We had the London Boys. There was so many people come from all over the place to the do. So it used to be called Black Cats and Fiesta Club. So what they were doing, they were having it there, and it was doing brilliant. It was getting 1,500 people on a Friday, and on a Saturday it was even getting more. So it was chocker when you walked up the steps. So where I got done, it was in the end I got made into the Coliseum, which was a rave club, and I got charged for I got charged for extortion, racketeering. They said no extortion, racketeering. So I was taking money off them, but they were paying me £1 to get everyone in the club. That's what they were doing, and I finished to fill the club, the Coliseum. So I got done by the Robs. But it fell back on the owner getting massive jail. They got about 20 years, I think. They got done for racketeering. So anyway, so I worked in the door. Before that, it was Henry Africa's. So anyway, Henry Africa's was bought out by another company, but they were going to keep it as Henry Africa's. But they were making them like gay bars. So no disrespect to anyone gay. I know quite a few friends of mine are gay. And other people. I know this is not me being disrespectful. This is just telling the story what really happened. So this area we live in, Middlesbrough, is really rough. I'm not joking. When Steve Richard did the books, he's done books for people all over the world. He said the roughest place he ever stayed was Middlesbrough, especially for bare knuckle fighting. He said they're just fucking crazy every time they're out. And that's what it's like here. Everyone wants to fight each other with their fists. It's not with guns as much. Don't get me wrong, there's guns used and knives and stuff, but in them days it was mainly fists. So 2 or 3 brothers would come with other 2 or 3 brothers have a fight and things like that. So anyway, so we're on the door working. Everything was going great. So one night, anyway, they used to have strippers on a Monday as well, a Monday night. And I couldn't be asked for that, so I used to go to the back and talk to Jacko, my mate. So anyway, one night I've come through, there's strippers on the stage doing whatever, I take the clothes off. And I'm not interested, so I'm out the back of my sandwich because I'm having protein drinks and food out the back. But I see the hamper basket, I thought, oh, brilliant food. So you opened it up now, and the basket, a fucking big snake, a big python, I fucking shit myself. So it was for the dance, you know, like the other one was going on. Yeah, so it was on. So we were in there anyway. So all the ads used to go and stuff like that. It was packed on a Monday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we worked 7 nights. I got about 30 quid a night, but 30 quid was a lot of money then, you know, to us. And yeah, we worked. We had great times with John Black. So we all went anyway to this other manager. The manager was called Nigel. We worked there, but they brought another manager through from Bolton. So this lad comes from Bolton. He was gay. You could tell him out of it. It didn't bother us. Oh, mate, all right, blah, blah, blah. He didn't like us because we were all fighters, you see, when he was obviously a gay lad. And he was a bit feminine, that, you know. So I wasn't bothered, but he dressed up as a woman. Women's clothes off. That's not going to work here. You're not going to get away with drag queens in Stockton. Not in the early 80s. Not in the late 80s, sorry. It's not going to happen. Maybe in big towns like Manchester, Newcastle, and Liverpool, London, places like that, you get away with it. It's not going to happen here, because the people won't come, they won't turn up. So anyways, walking on with eyelashes and all that stuff on, shoes and all that, and doing singing on stage, good singing and everything, but it wasn't as good. So the people used to all the old school, like the Shawty Baddies and all them type of people coming on, and Chubby Brown, people like that. So the people from North are all lovely people, but they're all working class. They're all working, they're all tough guys, they all fight you with the fist, like I said. So they're trying to get these to come in now with like these drag queens going to be coming on. So I thought it's not going to work. So anyway, they said what we'll do is we'll shut the club down on a Tuesday night it was, and we went to Bolton for the night on the 52-seater bus. There's about 40 of us went. So we went, there was gas collectors, there was bar staff, the young lasses who went behind the bar and stuff, and people who did the clean up and that. So they all come, it was a free night out, we got fed and everything off them. So we got there about, I don't know, I think it was about, we set off, I think we got there about 8 o'clock. So I had something to eat in the club and that, and there was 5 doormen on in Bolton, and there was people and just, but there was like a gay bar type of thing. There was more young lads in, there was women type of thing. So obviously that was their thing. So anyway, we're in there, we don't, I like to talk to them, all right lads, all right, come along shaking our hands. They were lovely people, absolutely lovely. I'm not bothered what anyone religion is, what colour is, what, if they're gay, if they're bisexual, if they're lesbian, whatever, it's up to them. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape or form. I'm just one of them. You be nice to me as a human being, I'll be nice to you, and that's the way I am. I've always been like that. So anyway, we're in there. Next minute, we'd had our food, and we were talking to the doorman. Like I say, we worked on the door, and then the next minute, it was about 500-600 people, and the door, these gang of lads come to the door, about 6 lads. So anyway, we've seen them, and we were there. There was me, Tony Buckle, Paul Cook, John Black, Steve Colville, John Watson from Grangestown. There was 7 of us, about 7 of us I think, went 7 or 8 of us doormen. So anyway, we went over to help the doorman. Anyway, they said, you can't come in with training, so, and he said, I'm fucking coming in. So I just pushed him. So 5'7", and only little, about 10 stone. I go, oh, you fucking pushing his head out, fucking get. Anyway, he pulled a Stanley knife out on me. There were football hooligans from the Bolton football match. It had been a night match. So they're coming out and they run the area, these fuckers. So these doormen, he said, you fucking know what we'll do with you. Anyway, the doorman ran off and left us, the 5 doormen who worked on the club. So they ran off and left us. So I'll leave that as part 1.